Good morning, it's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day. And I am in my back garden in Chula Vista, California. I've had a few requests to talk about Euphorbia Millii, and that's what I'm going to do. And then I also am going to talk to you about a couple of other really cool things. But first, let's talk this plant. Now, every garden has microclimates, right? This is a pretty hot spot in my garden, and this Millii has been here for probably 5 years, and I have it, as you can see, or maybe you can't see, up on a mound. I water it fairly often, and that promotes the flowering pretty much year-round. This is a plant that I have noticed in my experience working with it in other gardens that I've designed. Sometimes it's just not happy. It's a little bit persnickety. You've got to find the right spot. If you're having issues with your Millii failing to thrive, or as I call it pouting, if your plant is pouting, that tells you that it's not planted in the right spot. Pouting is when it doesn't die, but it just looks like crap all the time. So if that's the situation with your Millii, uproot it and move it to another spot in the garden. This is a plant that needs sun, but it also likes a little protection as well, and when it is dormant. And dormant means the leaves have fallen off or it's not flowering, you don't see any active growth. You water it at that point, it's likely going to rot on you. So remember, this one's a little persnickety, but you can have success, and try moving it around the garden, finding a happier place for it, and remember not to water when it's dormant. Take a look at what my Millii did. It crested. Isn't that just the best? Look how adorable that is. I cannot stand that. And I mean that, of course, in a good way. It is so cute. Why did it crest? Who knows? The garden gods are smiling on me, that's why. We don't know what, necessarily makes a plant crest, but we're certainly happy when it does, aren't we? Okay, I have another surprise for you. We used to, many of you know this, we used to foster animals for the local shelter, and Greg built a bunny ranch in the side garden because we used to foster rabbits, and it was taking up a lot of my real estate. And I loved the bunnies and they were super cute, but there's a lot of area that I was unable to plant succulents in and to do design work in. So the owls came and took our bunnies one night, which was a mixed bag. It was sad because, they ate them, but it was also kind of cool because then I no longer had the issue with them living in my garden space. All I had to do was figure out how I could do something really pretty and still allow Bentley some space to do his bidnit. So I decided to make Bentley the succulent dog the most beautiful twola in all the world. Here it is. Oh! Here's Bentley's toilet. He has a tiny little patch of fake grass, which he's such a good boy to come back here and use. See how I put up a little arbor, and I planted pink jasmine, which of course is not a succulent, but it's a compatible. It's super tough. Love the fact that it blooms early in the year and it grows like a weed. I have a couple of plastic flamingos back here for Bentley to pee on. And I've got some really cool specimen plants. Also, another bonus is Greg is going to make and install gutters for me on this fence. And unless he does it for me as a surprise while I'm in Bali, we will do a how-to step-by-step video on how to make those gutters. Check out my latest acquisition, this gorgeous blue spire cactus. I got this amazing turquoise pot at Planter Paradise for 49 bucks. I planted the cactus and then I added the creva, that really finely crushed rock that I love. and I got these little sea anemones on Amazon. I got a box of them for like 10 bucks. I couldn't resist. How cute is that? I've got some other, flowering specimens, a really, really pretty Echeveria agavoides lipstick, a super cute little dickia here in a white pot, a little Myrtillo cactus crest there. Check out this Marcia rafter pot. Isn't that exquisite? With one of the little living stones. My old man cactus here, the Senilus. Oh my goodness, yes. I've got this little budding collection going. And then of course, you've all seen the video I did, I hope, with Susan Ock. My pride and joy, my Susan Ock pot. Hi, Bentley the succulent dog. Oh goodness. It is such a gorgeous day in the garden. Oh, here's another new thing. I got a Talavera iguana to put next to the pond. Also from Plant of Paradise. And upgrade, we got new furniture. Check it out. Remember the old crappy picnic table I had back here? Upgrade. Love this. Greg and I are just living out here. And check this out. Not only do they go back and forth, but they swivel. Huh? Well, it's going to be a glorious day in the garden. Okay, I know. I've got a couple of consultations, one in Poway and one in Point Loma today. So I'll be sure and keep you posted on how those go. This has been Laura Eubanks with Bentley the Succulent Dog, reporting from my back garden in Chula Vista, California, with your succulent tip of the day.